Hola chicas, ¿cómo están? How are you?
Ay, bien, bien, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy muy feliz de platicar con ustedes. I'm so happy. I watched the movie yesterday. I'm still crying.
So are
my,
we.
my jaw is on the floor. I think about it and I get goosebumps. It's amazing. So
Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much for that.
Thank you.
Rachel, let me start with you. I think that our community, the Latino community, is gonna watch the movie with a different perspective than the rest of people.
Mhm.
What does it mean to you that you're Maria and that so many Latino girls around the world are gonna see you as Maria on the big screen?
Yes, I mean, it is an honor that has never been lost on me the entire process. When I was auditioning, to when I was rehearsing, to when we were filming, to when we wrapped, to us waiting for the movie to come out. I'm the first Latina to play Maria on screen. It's the first time I think a lot of people have seen Maria played in such a way that she's very strong-willed and strong-minded. She's not afraid to stand up for what she believes in. She has a lot more agency this time around. And Tony Kushner made sure to write someone multidimensional. She's not the ingenue you remember from 1961 or from Carol Lawrence's performance in 1957, which started it all. Even though, we are informed by the character that Arthur Lawrence cultivated back then, this is the reality for so many young Latinas, especially in that time period. What was at stake for her, and all of those different facets were explored in our script and the backstory that Tony Kushner put together, not only for me, but for all of our characters, and how they relate and how they associate with each other, but also, the Jets and the other people in Nueva York at the time. So it is truly an honor, and I can only hope that young people are able to watch this movie and see themselves represented in any way, whether it be the way that they look, the way that they sound, their accents, their language without subtitles for the first time on screen in such a way. So it's a huge honor, and I carry it with me in my heart each day.
And Ariana, you must be a lucky charm because last year we were talking about the prom with Joellen.
Yes.
Rachel.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, this year we have had conversations about how the Afro-Latino community hasn't been included in the media.
Mhm.
And what does it mean to you that now West Side Story is making you Anita and is including Latinos as the sharks? Because as we know, unfortunately, in the original movie, it didn't have Latinos.
No, it's true. And I think that's one of the many wrongs that we are righting. That's the reality of the situation. I'm really proud of Tony Kushner, Steven Spielberg, Cindy Tolan, our entire team for their commitment to the Puerto Rican community, to the Latino community, to letting us be seen as we are. We celebrate the fullness of the diaspora, and I'm really proud that I am a part of that. Afro-Latinos are not traditionally allowed to be a part of the conversation. We've gotten really good at othering each other about saying you are either this or you are that, and there's no in between. And the reality is that it's not the truth. So I'm really proud that this character's identity as an Afro-Latina is 100% included in this narrative. It's not an afterthought. You see it commented on. We have a familial discussion about it where it comes up. I'm really proud of that. It's not flippant.
Yeah.
And it's, quite frankly, it should be the beginning of the conversation in the industry. This is not the only conversation to be had, but if this team can include Afro-Latinas in the way that they have, the rest of the industry, I think, should use it as an example of how it can be done well, right?
And catch up.
And
When one wins, we all win. It's true, and it's not been that way for entirely too long.
And I hope that not only English media starts the conversation, but also media in Spanish, because if you watch telenovelas, there's only white people for the most part.
And it's really hard. It's a hard thing to see because Black people, we're Latino. It just is what it is. Like, think about it. Puerto Rico is a port, right? Yeah. You want it, like, we could go on and on and on about the historical context of it, but we are many, many things. There's not one way to be Hispanic. There's not one way to be Latino or Latino. And our film does that really well, I think.
This was a wonderful conversation, by the way. Wonderful questions. Thank you.
So much. Adios.
Adios.
Adios. Mwah.